Belated job with Waptek. Someone made a comment on the Georgia Guidestones series of videos. I'm just going to cover it really quickly. The stone's cube, date, and year passed. It was explained by the ones who did put it there. I've also explained the most likely scenarios, plural, for the original cube shape having been there, and the fact that it wasn't actually cube-shaped. It was not completely cube-shaped. It wasn't equilateral. So there's no prophetic meaning to the cube, and any attempt to drag this out by saying MM equals 2000 and JM equals something else is all misdirection and a desperate attempt to make something relevant that isn't, including the person making these assertions. Big waste of time. Next, someone told me, I'll just read the news headline, NASA just made all the scientific research it funds available for free, which I always thought was kind of already what they did, but they're just explicitly making it available. After it's been posted for a year, it's dumped out so that everybody can use it, hopefully giving it time to be analyzed critically or critiqued. Someone commenting on me going through the long drawn-out process explaining how much fun it is to have to delete stuff and or hide stuff and or nuke stuff from a computer. I was like, well, why don't we just use Tails or some other ops? Yeah, I know. Yes, Mr. Surfer, correct. Trying to make Windows behave like a Linux distro or something else. It's just something I do mostly as a challenge. So, I got a marriage offer. I'm really sure this is a joke, though. But anyway, the entertaining comments about how I need to get out there and get a mobile system up, and anyway, then there's the Zeitgeist movie. I found the little pronouncer, Zeitgeist. I love it when the computer even gets confused. The thing is that I said in the video I didn't really look up the subject because I didn't feel I needed to. I really did look it up afterwards and before I uploaded it, and yeah, it's basically a form of techno-idealism or techno-utopianism. Let's see. Steve Olson tonight posted a video. I just did a vid about to explain him looking at something, and even people who want to believe, play the X-Files theme in your head, even they commented like, I'm unsubbing, this is a real waste of time. And the thing is, that's sad, is most of that stuff can be found easily by just looking up the same subject matter, and you find 3-minute videos of people saying the same thing, and 1.5-minute videos like I did explaining it, because it's a common enough occurrence that you can really just test this with a camera. It's not that hard to do. Hexagonal lens flares are very common because that's the most common type. But anyway, in cheap cameras at least. People saying thank you for helping me not believe just everything I hear, yada yada. Someone claiming that the tweet from Snowden might have been a torrent file of some sort, or a torrent, like the title of a torrent, which would, that kind of makes sense, except that then the information couldn't be taken down. The whole point of torrents is they're durably held up in the air. Next, gotta do this. I'm hiding this in this video, but I'm tempted to do something really suicidal for my channel and put up a Christiano Film Group mocking video. They've been flinging DMCA takedowns and other BS a lot like a certain Anita Fuentes did, and need to be called out on it. So I'm just going to use that in the title of the video. They need to learn for a fact that they're going to push this to where YouTube literally has to enforce a really simple policy. If you abuse the DMCA takedown, you're barred from using it again. Nobody has to have their channel taken down. Nobody has to have a video shut down. Just take away the person's toys and say, you have to actually file a court case. And they can't file it against YouTube because it was used in bad faith. That's the other part of the DMCA takedown system, is the reason it's there is so that you don't have to, as a corporation like YouTube, be held responsible. You can just be told, hey, do this. And they don't file anything. They just take things down. At least that's what they say. but some are more equal than others. If I flag something that's obviously a violation of terms of service or my copyright or whatever, it doesn't get taken out if the person pays for having their YouTube channel propped up by being part of a YouTube representative group. This is something a few whistleblowers have talked about. But it really bugs me that a group of people that basically makes money telling people lies can do this, not unlike the news gurus. Anyway, next. I do believe I have nothing held or moderated lately. Somebody has ceased and desist doing their BS, attempting to bother me, or bother my viewers, actually. But anyway, let's look here. Passing off a mirror for one of the large telescopes as an artificial sun. That was actually, I did one of the parts of it. I've already done a video about the artificial sun meme, which is based on a patent for a light source that just makes it to where light comes in a straight parallel manner, which is really difficult to do when you have a light source. The idea is to make a light source that emulates the effect of sunlight as far as the angle of it. That was what it was for. So I've only commented on half of it because I already had a video explaining the other part, and I don't feel like re-uploading another video about the subject. But yeah, it was, thanks for the it was really pitiful looking in the comment section on WSO's channel when he was doing that. Anyway, I found 3 or 4 videos. I just posted 3, but 3 or 4 videos with the same content. In fact, I'm not sure, but he might have actually taken copies of it. Next, I've got a bunch of leak warnings from a bunch of people, and it's like, thank you for them. I'll try to get through them. I'm just going to be sitting here looking through them. Next, I like it when people say, you can delete any comment I post. I don't want you to have a problem with it. It's like, unless you're trying to just be completely wasting my time, the only thing I'm going to do if you post a comment that someone might consider rude is, first of all, I'll make a joke and make light of it. Second, I'll respond to it. And third, if you're right, I'll say you're right. But that's the fractal truth of the thing. But I do like that there is this tiny bit of hope for humanity, and the stupid thing is it's actually starting to happen on YouTube. Now, here's the other part of it. I've got to bring this up about that trolling media source calling itself Christiano Film Group. YouTube actually listened to someone explain flat out that they don't have a right to violate fair use standards, and also pointed out that they were flagging videos that contained nothing about them. It didn't even just bring up their channel name. They were literally just flagging stuff to see if they could knock the channel down. This abuse of process, it's called abuse of process if you do it within any other system outside of a corporation, is literally the rule du jour of how to deal with people on YouTube. You just do these things. And I sometimes refer to this as Pro Tools for Troll Tools. If you set up a website and offer people access to it, and you make it really easy for people to have power over other people by abusing some button or something, they will use it, because that's the whole point of some sadistic behaviors, is to have power over people. And all you have to do to keep this from happening is just turn off the damn button. You can turn it off for everybody, or you can turn it off for just the people who do the abuse, and you'll find this nasty behavior in corporations that they will refuse stubbornly, to the point that it is really, really weird to actually punish someone who is blatantly guilty of doing stuff like that. If anybody's curious, Jenny McDermott put up another channel after she had her channel taken down because someone pointed out to YouTube the obvious, that she personally is barred from having a YouTube channel. Google has told her that. So she set up another channel, Neener Neener Neener. I mean, literally one of the videos is named Neener Neener. And we're supposed to watch this happen while getting occasionally a little warning. Hey, you're posting too much. Hey, you posted too many comments that actually included, you know, names of websites. Like, you can you actually come up with a sentence that has a word in it that isn't a website somewhere? There is a the.com somewhere. We're accusing you of posting spam, and I love their solution. We've disabled your ability to comment through Google+. I erased Google+ and closed it. I don't have Google Plus. So their punishment is to tell me I can't use something that I've already voluntarily deleted. It's not that it's a soulless corporation, it's that it's a brainless one, and that's the part that bugs me. I mean, I'm used to soulless corporations, but really? You're that damn dumb. Anyway. No, seriously. Anyway, and now for the fun for the day. Because it's fun for me, and hopefully it's fun for you. I won't list off all the jokes I have about a certain farmer, but I did come up with a good joke. Hillbilly hog surfing. I'm sorry, but I don't think the channel that was posting that that series of stupid videos is really going to be long for this world. But I don't know, maybe they will. I'd like to point out that it is actually kind of infuriating that you can post a video that explains things, provides links, proves things, and people will absolutely go towards the opposing view because they want to get a different point of view and give it billions of views, it seems. Billions and billions. And all you get is flagged for posting a montage of your own pictures from your Photobucket account. Oh, and on that note, I will be bringing back the hysterical subject matter of Corgio, the chocolator, later, because I gotta use this persona. That and it'll annoy him. But anyway, here we go. Well, that's really all there is to it. I don't really have anything else to work with. I'm just gonna needle Christiano Film Group by mentioning him in this video, and it's going to be about it. Oh, and I have almost 530 subscribers today, which is nice. That's like, you know, when you're a kid and you say, I'm 4. As, you know. But hey. Oh, and I got to tell everybody, I got to see one of the most adorable videos today. A California ground squirrel having fun, being tickled, and running around and playing fighty fight like a kitten. And then there was this large dog, and it decided to play with its nose. Just thought that was funny. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Good luck with it, and thanks for the appreciation.